These last 2 months on the trail were like nothing I'd imagined. My life had changed in ways I never expected. My goals had shifted, my body had adapted, and my mind stretched in ways I didn't think possible. My life was simpler on the trail. In 66 days, I'd travelled 1,726 kilometres. Over half the distance was behind me, but according to just about everyone I'd met, I wasn't even halfway there. The South Island beckoned ahead, promising to slow me down with steeper climbs, rougher terrain, and longer food carries. But it also promised something else. Bigger views, deeper solitude, and a beauty that was said to rival anything I'd seen in my life. It was about to get harder, but it was also about to get a whole lot more breathtaking. The South Island was already exceeding every expectation I'd had, and I was falling more in love with Te Araroa with every step. But walking into the Richmond Ranges, a familiar feeling returned. I was a bag of nerves and anticipation again. Word was that the ranges were the most remote, rugged, and demanding section of the entire trail. But I just had to see for myself what exactly it was that made them such a challenge. The Richmonds weren't like any other part of the trail. These mountains demanded respect. Every peak, every valley, held a fragile balance between fear and wonder. Moving through them had a way of reminding me of just how small I am, not only in the history of humankind, but the entirety of the universe. Not in a way that made me feel insignificant, but in a way that made me feel grounded. It felt like a call to slow down and savor what fleeting time we do have.
Whoa. Dude, look at this view.
These mountains weren't to rush through. They asked you to stop, to breathe, and to truly take it in. With every step, I felt more present, more alive. But the only way forward was to meet them on their terms. top.
It's cold!
Alright, Cohen, what do you want to tell your future self?
Find a store, buy yum yum noodles. Stop eating couscous, you dumbass.
Stung by a wasp. I don't even know how he got on me. There's really nothing I can do about that. But I'm pretty allergic to bees. I don't know if wasp stings are the same, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah. It's the last morning of the Richmond Ranges. Look at this. Oh. I've only got like a 12k walk, then we're hitching into St. Arnaud. And we're gonna have some real food. Some fish and chips for lunch. Maybe a burger or two for dinner. It's very, very exciting. What a sunrise. Look at this again. Feels like a great time to summarize the Richmond Ranges. Oh my god. This has definitely been a highlight of the trip so far. The hut system is fantastic. It's so nice rolling up to a hut, having a bed. God, I shouldn't do these walking up hills. Oh, so good. So good.
The Richmond Ranges had been an absolute pleasure. I walked away from them feeling like I was saying goodbye to an old friend. The kind you may never see again, but whose impact on your life will linger forever. These mountains had challenged me, but they shared their beauty without reservation. Walking into St. Arnaud, I thought all potential highlights of the trail had been exhausted. Looking back now, I can't believe how naive I was. Once we got to St. Arnaud, we refueled and visited the local information centre to learn about the next leg of the trail. The local mountain gurus there warned us of some less than ideal weather conditions that were headed our way. They told us to be careful and take extra food in case we got stuck in a hut.
2,000 Ks done. Look at the scene we are in now.
The locals were right about the weather. It was too dangerous to go over the pass in the following days, so we hunkered down for a couple of nights, waiting for the skies to clear. To our surprise, these turned out to be the best rest days we'd had on the trail. Moments to do genuinely nothing but let our bodies recover.
This is so cool. Oh my god. You can't even really see it, but the mountain is like here. It's summer as well, which is the crazy thing. Look at that. That doesn't look like summer.
When the weather finally broke, we were so itching to get moving again.
Good morning. Today's the day we go over the pass. Finally. It's currently 6:50 and minus 7 degrees. Thankfully there's no wind, but holy hell. Oh, everything feels like it's gonna snap off. But look at these mountains. Oh, it's gonna be a good sunrise. Tell you what.
The delay made the payoff even sweeter. A couple of days later, as we crossed the pass, the mountains greeted us with snow-capped peaks under clear blue skies. It felt like a reward, a reminder that patience can be bitter, but its fruit is sweet.
What do we got?
Waihu Pass.
Waihu Pass! Woohoo!
Standing at the top of Waihu Pass, there was this silence that felt powerful. It wasn't just an absence of noise. It was the sound of complete freedom. No deadlines, no expectations, no obligations. Just me, the mountains, and the open sky. In that moment, it felt like the world had pressed pause just for us. It offered a glimpse at what it truly means to feel alive and untethered. But the trail doesn't let you linger forever. I took one last deep breath and started down the other side, unaware that this sense of solitude was about to feel a lot less magical and a whole lot more inconvenient. I'd been having problems with my heels again. They had recovered, but now I was having different issues and I couldn't fit my shoe over my foot. But being in the middle of nowhere meant that I still had to walk out to the nearest town so I could see a doctor. This meant my trusty camp shoes got to go on the trail.
I've had a couple of really slow days and a zero in a hut. Got infected really badly. Super swollen all up my calf. Hopefully, I'm gonna make it to the road today where I can hitch out into Aurthur's Pass. After that, I'm actually gonna hitch into Christchurch to go and see a doctor and take possibly up to a week off as well. This guy, God, I'm gonna have no tent in the morning. Ooh. Look at this. Look at this, eh? It's been 2 days I've been here now. I'm really enjoying it, having a break, but I want to get going again. Get me back.